So Paris, tell me about Lolli.
So she is not your typical cob. She's quite fiery, turbo, doesn't need a lot of fizzy food.
No.
And she's quite a good doer, not in a crazy way. I don't have to manage her too much, but she doesn't need like really bulking out.
No. And are you happy with her condition at the moment? She certainly feels and looks really good, actually.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
You can actually feel her ribs, can't you? Which is really good, because so often that's your first telltale sign is where you actually start to not be able to feel the ribs and you know you've got a little bit too much condition on her. So what are you feeding her at the moment?
So currently she only has 1 meal a day and she just has nuts and chaff.
Right.
She has a couple of supplements. She has a bit of magnesium to tone her down.
Yes.
She has some gut kind of balancer.
Yeah.
And that's it. When we do stayaways like this, I tend to give her some sort of watery mash electrolytes in the evening.
Okay.
Just you know, because she's doing a lot more.
Yeah.
But yeah, she is not fed an awful lot.
No. I mean, she's a really prime candidate for something like Performance Balancer, which gives you all the nutrients. It gives her the protein, vitamins and minerals, supports that top line, but doesn't give her any additional calories.
Yeah.
And then if you keep your balancer the same, so a horse of her size, have you ever had her weighed?
No, I haven't.
No. She's probably in the sort of 500, sort of classic 500 kilo body weight, but the balancer's designed to be fed at 100 grams per 100 kilos body weight, so it's quite easy. So she'd be at 500 grams. I would probably, when you're working harder, you then do need to give them a little bit more. And that just, you know, because the harder they work, the more they do need those other nutrients, even if they don't necessarily need the calories. So, you know, there might be sometimes, like, for example, this week you might give her 3 mugs just to make sure she's not lacking. And then you can give that with a chart of your choice or whatever. And that should give her everything she needs. And then, yes, the electrolytes, that sort of thing, are really good for whenever she sweats. Even before, during and after work sort of thing. So even on competition days, you know, between phases or between classes, it's always good to get some electrolytes into them as well.
Yeah, that's interesting. I've never thought to feed between classes.
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.